Hey there, so glad you're here. We're super excited to share our adventure to the top of Europe with you. We've got tips, tricks, info on prices, places to stay, and yeah, the stuff we wish we'd known before going. Like I mentioned before, we're a young couple living in Switzerland, and we thought it'd be fun to take you along on our trips, both here and beyond. Oh, and before we jump in, I know, you've probably heard this 1,000 times. But if you could hit that subscribe button and maybe drop a like, it'd mean a lot to us. A little channel like ours needs all the help it can get. Alright, let's get into it. So, we started our trip to the top of Europe from Grindelwald. We stayed at Hotel Belvedere Swiss Quality, which is super close to the train station. The location was amazing, the room was spacious, but to be honest, it was pretty pricey even for Swiss standard. I'll talk more about that later. There are two ways to get to the top of Europe from Grindelwald. You can take the train or the cable car. We decided to take the train up and come back down with the cable car. It was a quick 3-minute walk to the station. Just so you know, tickets need to be booked in advance on the official website. Oh, and you can also reserve seats for about 10 francs per person. I'm not sure if it's mandatory, but from what I read beforehand, it's highly recommended.
Nächster Halt, Kleine Scheidegg, Endstation. Next stop, Kleine Scheidegg, final stop. Prochain arrêt, Kleine Scheidegg, terminus.
We had to switch trains twice on the way up. The first stop was at Klein Scheidegg and the second at Eiger Glacier. At Klein Scheidegg, we noticed that the seat reservation we paid for didn't really matter because the train was almost empty. The third train goes entirely through a tunnel. About halfway, it stops for 10 minutes at a viewpoint inside the tunnel, where you can get out, take some photos, and enjoy the view. When we arrived at the top of Europe, I definitely recommend taking it easy at first. The altitude and thinner air hit us pretty hard, and we felt a bit dizzy for the first 15 minutes. Climbing 3 flights of stairs probably didn't help. The Discovery Tour starts here, and it's super well marked. You can choose which activities to do first, but I'd say follow the designated route for the full experience. Even though it's well marked, we managed to mess up and ended up directly on the plateau at 2,165 meters. The view was absolutely insane, and so was the wind. Make sure you wear proper shoes and warm clothes because the slope is slippery and it's really cold, especially when the wind picks up. There was a long line of people waiting to take a photo with the Swiss flag at the top. We didn't feel like standing in the freezing wind for a picture, but hey, to each their own. After leaving the plateau, we started the actual Discovery Tour. Part of the tour includes the Sphinx Terrace, where there's an observatory and an outdoor platform. The view is stunning, but I have to apologize for the footage here. I didn't have the right filter for the bright light, so it's not the best. Sorry about that. We also visited the Ice Palace, which has all these cool ice sculptures. Be careful though, the floor is super slippery. I'd recommend bringing gloves so you can hold onto the railings. The sculptures are really nice, but you'll only see a few of them here. There's also a Macart restaurant with a spectacular view. We got there around 3 p.m., but it was fully booked until then. The food was decent, but as you'd expect, the prices were crazy. We pay about 160 Swiss francs for 2 main courses and 2 drinks. For the trip back, we took the train to Eiger Glacier and then switched to the cable car, which brought us to Grindelwald Terminal. This is a different station from where we started in Grindelwald. I'll let you enjoy the scenery now without me talking over it. hope you enjoyed the views. Sorry for the shaky camera work, we're still getting used to the new gear. We'll do better next time. The cable cars run super often, so you never have to wait more than a couple of minutes. They're really clean and modern, which is nice to see. From Grindelwald Terminal, it's about a 20-minute walk back to the hotel at a relaxed pace. After a few shots from Grindelwald, I'll tell you how much this little trip actually cost. This part's not great because, well, rookie mistake, I filmed it in portrait mode, but I think you'll get the idea. The room was spacious and the balcony was generous with a spectacular view. The hotel also has a spa, but we didn't have time to check it out. The room for 2 nights cost about 1,300 Swiss francs. The tickets to the top of Europe were 110 Swiss francs with the half fare card, which means we got them at half price. A meal at a restaurant in Grindelwald costs around 120 Swiss francs for 2 people, including one main course, each and a drink. What do you think? Was it worth it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next vlog.